Hi everyone, my name is Patricia and I am really excited you're here with me today. For today's practice, we are going to be working on three different Yin poses that are going to allow us to really open up the lungs and to really find space to breathe deeper. Yeah, so we will be holding these poses for a bit of time. So please go ahead. I'm gonna ask you to have one block with you for the end of the practice, and you can always practice with socks if you wish, as we won't be standing, everything will be on the floor. So let's get started. So I'm gonna ask you to come all the way down to the floor, please. Really making sure that the lower back is fully on the ground, the cervical spine is elongated. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to start bringing the pelvis just an inch off the ground and then shift the pelvis to the right. We don't want to come to the kind of like out. We actually want to make sure that the sacrum pelvis is fully pressing on the floor. From here, we're going to make a banana shape with our body. So we're going to be sending the legs to the left. The right leg is going to come on top of the left. Yeah, so you're going to already start noticing a stretch on the right side. And then you're going to take the arms to the left as well. With your left hand, you're going to catch your right wrist. You're going to pull away as you inhale. And then as you exhale, letting go, release, close your eyes and just enjoy the stretch that comes all the way on your right side. So sometimes this pose can be a bit challenging for the lower back. So please do change a little bit. Maybe don't go as deep. Careful that you are kind of on the side, that the right glute is off the ground. You actually want to press evenly. So both glutes are on the ground. And just release, melt to the floor. Perhaps there is this sense of breathing towards the right. So the ribs expand. The abdomen expands. The shoulders are relaxed. And we're going to stay here just for one more minute. See if you can really allow the body to soften. Maybe you exhale through the mouth, having some releasing breaths so that you're not holding any unnecessary tension. And when you're ready, take a nice deep inhale to find length. And exhale, release yourself from the pose. Maybe shift the pelvis back to neutral and bring the knees towards you for a moment. Squeeze the knees in and give yourselves a nice massage on your lower back. And when you're ready, let's just take ourselves to the other side. So lift the pelvis 1 inch off the ground. Really shift the pelvis to the left, making sure that the pelvis is completely rooted on the floor. Now we're going to start sending the legs to the right. The left one will cross. So the left heel will cross on top of the right. And then we're going to catch our left wrist with our right hand, pull away to the right, and then exhale, let go. So again, just make sure that you are comfortable. And as I said before, sometimes in this shape, we tend to feel the lower back. So if you feel the lower back too much, if it's starting to be uncomfortable, then you can decrease the shape of your banana so that you can go just a tiny bit less. And see how that feels. And again, just breathe to the left side. Really expand the ribs and just notice the pull, notice the stretch. Exhale, relax the shoulders. And we will be holding this pose for 1 more minute. So perhaps you want to maybe give yourselves a bit of a pull, lengthen once more. And then exhale, relax. And when you're ready with your next exhale, you're gonna start making your way back to neutral. Release the bind, bring the pelvis back to neutral, squeeze the knees towards you, maybe a gentle rock from one side to the other. And then when you're ready, come to one side, push yourselves off the floor. Let's transition all the way to tabletop. So we're gonna have the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees hip distance. Now we're gonna go into puppy pose. So we're gonna keep the pelvis exactly where it is, right on top of your knees, so not towards the heels. We're actually keeping it up. And then very gently, we're gonna start reaching the hands forwards. And if your armpits allow you, relax the forehead on the floor. Now, there will be people that this pose is very easy for them. And so if the neck allows you, you can relax the chin. If this is super uncomfortable, you can always have a block and then relax the forehead. yeah, on the block. This will be easier for your armpits and shoulders. It really, really depends on the flexibility there. So what we want to do here is really allow the chest to open. So we're gonna stay here just 1 minute. See if you can really focus on releasing the chest. And then very gently, you're going to melt back to child's pose. So allowing the sitting bones to come to the heels. If you wish to open the knees a tiny bit, go for it. We're just going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Nice. From here, you're going to push yourselves all the way to tabletop and then melt down to the floor fully. So now we're going to go for a pectoral stretch, shoulder stretch. So I'm going to show you my left side so that you can fully see. So I'm going to extend my left arm to the side. And as you can see, my arm is in line with the shoulder. It is not diagonally down, it is not diagonally up, it is actually right in line with the shoulder. I'm gonna have my forehead on the floor. And now from here, I'm going to lift my right foot. Feel free to have a look first. And now I'm gonna press my right hand against the floor so that I can start tilting to the back. I'm gonna place my foot on the floor, yeah, with the knee facing up. And I'm going to have my right hand really close to my body so that I can keep myself in this shape. If you wish to have a pillow underneath your head, that's an option for you if you wish. If this is very uncomfortable, you can always just relax a little bit. Maybe just have it a little bit easier on your legs. But continue having your right hand close to your body so that you can open. And we're gonna stay here for again 1 minute. Really allowing that shoulder, pectoral to open. And then when you're ready, slowly, you're gonna start coming all the way back. Belly on the floor. Squeeze your hand in and maybe just make a pillow with your hands. Just to soften here. You've got the option to stay here, or if you prefer to rest in child's pose, that's also a great rebound for the pose that we just did. When you're ready, it's time to start coming to the other side. So now, really start making sure that the arm is parallel to the body, forehead on the floor. From here, I'm having my left hand close to my body. Start lifting the left foot up, and then press against that leg, against the floor, to open. I'm just going to come closer so I have space. Very nice. Pressing the foot against the floor, opening the knee up to the sky, left hand close to my body so I can continue pressing. Option to have a pillow underneath the head. And I see Yin poses as challenges that have been put in our practices just to actually see how we react. Maybe the mind reacts differently to a certain pose. So for some people, these poses will start by being very easy, and then as we continue staying in these poses, then they start experiencing the challenge. For other people, they might notice the challenge right at the beginning of the pose, and then when they continue just breathing in and focusing on themselves, then they start acknowledging the pose being a bit easier. So just see what's your response to the challenge. And when you're ready, slowly start coming all the way back to the center. Bring the arms just underneath the forehead, just to relax here. And then, when you're ready, place the hands underneath the shoulders. Push yourselves all the way back to tabletop. And now we're going to swing around to come to our sit. To lie down. Now I'm going to ask you to have your block. If you don't have a block at home, you can have a pillow. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And we're going to place it right underneath our sacrum. Yeah, so you want to feel that it's fully supporting the sacrum. Now you're going to bring the knees all the way up. This is going to really press the sacrum into the block or the pillow. And it's going to actually release any unnecessary tension that we might have hold in the pose before. Now start sending the feet all the way up. You want to allow the feet to be hip distance. You don't want to actually have the feet or the legs together. Just having a microvene on the knees, a microvene on the ankles. And just stay here for a moment. If you want to open the arms in cactus, that's also a great option to feel that opening of the chest. And this is just a way to really drain the legs, to really drain the lungs, to send that really clean, oxygenated blood running all the way down to the lung. And then when you're ready, chill. press the feet down to the floor. Take the pelvis up and then slide the block away, the pillow. Just finishing off with just a very quick, gentle Shavasana. Place the arms either side of the body, palms facing up. Close your eyes and just enjoy this moment. Fully feeling relaxed, released. Then when you're ready, we're gonna start moving a little bit the fingers, the toes, introducing some movement to our body. Maybe we give a nice stretch to ourselves. And gently, we're gonna start transitioning to our sit. Push yourselves all the way up. Come to your comfortable sit for a moment. Keep your eyes closed and just notice how you feel. Perhaps there is a sense of expansion through the body. Maybe we feel that we've created a bit of space in the lungs. Bring the hands to the heart center. Thank you for allowing me to offer this practice to you. Hope to see you very soon. Namaste. Thank you so much for staying with me with this practice. I hope you found it very helpful. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, just to really support me. And if you wish to kind of have a say on the videos that I can upload in this channel, please comment below and let me know what you would like to see. Thank you so much for everything. See you in the next video.